Has made a statement today?
You know, I thought that they had the right mindset. You know, the last couple of weeks you've seen that the guys have really bought into what it takes to prepare week in and week out. Doesn't matter who you're playing. Wanted to give them a plan that was aggressive, give them a chance to come out swinging, attacking. Tremendous amount of respect for Boston College, and that's always a tough game for us. You know, we know their style of play. They take pride in making it physical in the trenches, and I thought our guys, rose to the occasion and came out with the right mindset. And in the first half, they weren't going to be denied.
I saw a tweet that said that's the most yards they've ever given up in program history.
Wow, I didn't realize that. And again, they got a ton of respect for their players, their coaches. Man, they do a great job. And really, the biggest challenge for us was to stay out of long yardage situations. I think if we can stay efficient and put together good plays on first and second down and stay out of third and long, that's where they really have an advantage because of some of the exotic fronts and coverages that they do to confuse your quarterback. So I think the guys really took that to heart and wanted to stay efficient, and it was a good outing.
Coming out of that open day, 552 yards, then 551, then 674. Is this offense now beginning to?
I think the guys, have a lot of confidence right now. And again, I told them that we win on Saturdays by the way that we prepare throughout the course of the week. So it's the Tuesday practice. When you got a lot of stuff going on, and you got weights, you got class, and you're into game 8 of the season. Can you focus in and have your best Tuesday practice? So I think the guys have really bought into the preparation process, and guys have had some success. I think their confidence is at a high level. The offensive line is really taking advantage of their opportunity to lead this football team, not just the offense, and they're taking pride in trying to meet that standard of 200+ rushing, and then it's good to see Trevor just kind of find his rhythm. So if we can continue to be consistent up front, it's going to give our playmakers opportunities to make plays.
Trevor made some great throws, but were you just as proud of that third down play where he just kind of ran out of bounds? He had a chance to force it there. But he just ran out of bounds.
Correct, that one, and then there was a sprint out where he wanted to throw the ball and he didn't throw it into coverage and just took what they gave us. So again, the biggest thing for him and he's just a young guy. He's probably got feels like he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders, and he's just got to compartmentalize and not try to do too much. And I think he's really starting to get back in his zone to where he's not trying to do too much and just playing within the system.
Tony, it seems like each year the offense kind of starts hitting its stride to the end of the year as you get to the championship phases. What is it that you feel like you guys build to where you're playing your best football at the end?
I think each unit is different. And you got to find an identity, and each unit you got to find their identity and find the chemistry. And I think it just takes some time to work through some things. And then I think when everyone is asking a bunch of questions and looking at us, but for us, adversity is good. And I think the adversity that we had early in the season has brought us closer together, and it's forced these guys to really, and you got a young team too, to really block out the noise on the outside and not really worry about other people's expectations and play to the standards. So I think what you're seeing is the chemistry is starting to really flow, and the guys have learned how to block out the distractions and just focus on what has made us great as a program, and that's just doing the little things better than everybody else.
What's one of the more impressive things today is how many different guys touched the ball?
That's always fun, and for me, I just like to sit back in the locker room and enjoy the moment and see the joy on these guys' face, and to see DeAndre get the MVP award from the guys from Boston College. I mean, that's just a testament to how unselfish these guys are on the team, how they genuinely want to see each other have success, and we're at our best when we're able to distribute the ball and get everybody going. And so when you're able to get Ross going early in the game, T going early in the game, Travis going early in the game, then you got Lynn J coming off the bench, having a spark there. So it just creates a different energy and excitement and an enthusiasm on the sideline when everybody understands that if they put in the work, they're going to have their opportunity to get involved in the game.
It seemed like Trevor was really on today with the short, intermediate passes. A lot of those passes just seem right on the money.
And that was, as I said when I opened up, we really wanted to stay ahead of the chains. Boston College is not a defense that you want to get behind the chains. I mean, they have one of the, and they've been that way since I've been in the role that I've been in, that I'm in. They're very exotic with their fronts and the pressures. They can confuse you. They'll show you, an all-out pressure look and then drop out and have guys in different zones that you weren't expecting them to be in. So we wanted to stay ahead of the chains and keep them out of, those situations, because they had a tendency to want to do that in second and long, third and long. And we felt like if we could stay efficient, and the way to stay efficient is to run the ball effectively and then also take advantage of the short intermediate game so that you can keep the chains moving.
Tony, third straight week that Travis has gone over 100 yards. Are you continuing with the more designed runs that you were talking about earlier?
We have a plan there, and we jumped out there in 12 personnel and had some RPOs, but had more design runs and some play actions off of it, which is an opportunity to get him started. And then we wanted to try and create some situations where he had some running room inside the box, and we were able to do that with some formation adjustments. And so it was good to get him going. And then Trevor did a good job of managing the RPOs too. Just sometimes even though the RPO, you might have slight leverage on the Sam linebacker, go ahead and hand that thing off to Travis and let him get in the groove.
Have you also seen a different mindset in Travis?
Yes, and no doubt. And he's, Travis has really done everything I've asked him to do, with the exception of he didn't use the technique that I wanted him to use in pass protection up in North Carolina. And I think that was something that he needed. He needed to, to try his own thing and get exposed to realize that, man, okay, I got to play within the system. I got to trust my technique, because at the end of the day, what really holds up under pressure is your fundamentals. If you don't have the right fundamentals, and I think that provided us as coaches an opportunity to really challenge him. And I think that has really, encouraged him to not just improve running the football, but pass protection. And even, we saw a couple opportunities to get involved in the passing game. And that's the next area of his game that we really want to evolve.
I don't think I've ever seen 92.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a 92 at quarterback. Why was Batson at 92 tonight?
Well, because he's playing on special teams, and instead of pulling Kayvon off the field in some certain situations on special teams, you just have him in number 92, and it's hard for him to run down on kickoff, pull a jersey off, and then go in there as number 12. So that's why you saw that.
Coach, did you feel like you were in the zone